Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, I'm here today with Jay Bicknell with the Bicknel Bunch. He's got a small YouTube channel. If you haven't already, do me a favor, go on over and see him. I'll leave a link in the description below. I've been out here hunting with Jay. I got here last Friday. Saturday was the opening of their early teal / summer duck or wood duck season. Been hunting with him for 5 days now. We've had a pretty good hunt. I mean, we really did. We shot ducks, we shot doves, we shot geese. Had a real good time. But I just want to introduce Jay. And one of the questions I want to ask you, Jay, is when I think of Kentucky, I don't think of duck hunting. I don't think of goose hunting. I think of deer hunting. I think of turkey hunting. I think of Kentucky bluegrass. I think of racehorses. Tell me a little bit about the waterfowl here in eastern Kentucky.
Well, eastern Kentucky, it's actually not. I mean, there's quite a few duck hunters, but you know, western Kentucky, that's more of the duck hunting. Used to be the goose hunting capital of the world. The geese are stopping short now. But eastern Kentucky, or central eastern Kentucky, a lot of people don't even think about ducks. I got into it because my wife said she wanted a pet, and we got a lab, and then that was my way into duck hunting and training labs and stuff. And from there the addiction began. But we do have, there's some years it's rougher than others, and we might not have the great numbers, but if you do especially around here, if you do your research and get in the right spots, you'll do pretty good.
Right.
And so, but we're not, we're out of the flyway, but we still, we do pretty good.
One of the things I noticed here in Kentucky, which is unusual for me, on several things, there's a lot of hills. We joked about, when I was here last spring with the Camaraderie Mission, Camaraderie Rescue Mission turkey hunt. I was mentioning that these hills are more like Mount Kilimanjaro and this, Mount Suribachi over in Iwo Jima. But, there's a lot of rolling hills, and I'm used to swamps. I'm used to taking a boat, putting it in a boat landing, going through the swamps, going out on open lakes and whatnot. And here there's a lot of sloughs, a lot of little, that you don't even know they're there. And they're full of, here it is early season. That one slough we shot, there was a lot of ducks in there.
Yeah. And that's another, like that one slough, you got the wood duck boxes, and you can see by a lot of the immature ducks that we were shooting,
right,
that really worked out. And we're gonna end up, we got a couple more sloughs. You went to one, and the other one, it's really hard to get to. You about have to almost take a boat to get to it, but we're gonna put some wood duck boxes up there.
Right.
But one of the things, the sloughs is, right in behind us, right where we're at, is the Kentucky River. And so with the Kentucky River, there's several sloughs.
Right.
If you get your aerial and look at it, you can see all the different sloughs up and down through there. And our wood duck population is fantastic.
It is good, I will tell you. Now, we did see some teal. It was the last day of the hunt. It was pouring down rain. Cold front has moved in, actually moved in yesterday, and guess what? We saw the teal yesterday. The wood duck season is over with now. Teal season is still going on, but we started seeing teal yesterday, but just couldn't get them to work in. I think you saw where you were at, like 2 or 3 bunches. Yeah, I saw a real good bunch where I was at. And
every year on the teal, I'm wood ducks because we got them, and the teal are just a bonus. But it's kind of a for me, for the places I go, teal are it's a hit or miss. One year I'll start seeing them, like last year we seen them early before season, and I never seen another one. And then this year I was starting to see a few this past week, before season, and then when season come in, yesterday's the first day we seen any. So it's
right,
and so it's kind of hit or miss on the teal, but the wood ducks are always there. So.
Okay. Well, Jay, yes, this whole week, we were duck hunting. We shot some geese. Well, actually, you and the boys did. I was up on the hill filming. We shot a lot of doves. I think we did really well on that dove field. And then we shot, but you have a dog, black lab, Mojo, and I got to watch her work, and I was really impressed with her. How old is she now?
She'll be 2 in February, so she's still young. So.
Yeah, but she was doing really well, and she made some really good retrieves in that slough, where I didn't think that she was going to find those birds, and she got birdie real quick. But one of the things that I want to talk about is you're starting up a kennel, are you not?
Yes. So, like back years ago, I used to train for the public. I trained bird dogs and retrievers, and did it for several years. And then the kids started coming along, and I just didn't have the time, so I got out of it. And then other things, come about, and I didn't even have a dog for a little while. And then now I got a lot more time, and the kids are older, and Jake, and he's become a really good trainer, which Mojo technically his dog, I guess. And so we wanting to get back into it. I got a pointer in right now that we're training, and we're actually wanting to start bringing on a few dogs and training throughout the year, and because we just love doing it, and we got the ground to do it too, so.
You got the area. Yeah. And what's the name of the kennel going to be?
Well, I guess we'll be the Bicknel Bunch Kennels.
The Bicknel Bunch Kennels. Okay.
Yeah, and I sent out that poll to a lot of you guys.
You're right.
Everybody's like, BBK, it sounds good, so that's kind of what we're going to go with. So.
Okay. And are you set up to start?
Yeah, we're ready to go. I actually do obedience training for another company, and I get everything from a Corgi to a Rottweiler. But I love all dogs, but my favorite are hunting dogs, retrievers, and bird dogs. And
how can people get in touch with you if they want to bring a dog, bring a dog to you?
Well, you could shoot me an email at it's bicknelbunch8@gmail.com, or you can give me a call at 859-619-3420.
Okay. Now, when you how old do you want the dogs to be?
For a retriever, I like to start them at 6 months old. But the one and a bird dog about the same time. Maybe a little bit older. But the one thing that I definitely suggest is that the dog's been socialized, been out, had a lot of interactions with people, noises, all that stuff. It just makes the dog a lot better and easier to handle. And I don't have to go back and retrain if a leaf blows across the yard and they're scared of it or something.
Right.
But at 6 months, usually on the retrievers, definitely after their adult teeth come in, because there's a transition period where them baby teeth and their mouths are sore. But usually about 6 months is the perfect time.
Now,
6-8 months.
Do you want the dogs? I understand you want them at least socialized.
Yeah.
How about started dogs? A guy that has a dog that he's kind of started, maybe is running out of time, because we have a lot of busy. Everybody has a busy schedule. So would you take a starter or even an older dog?
Oh yeah. I mean anything. We'll take them whenever. If you got it started and want us to finish it out, take it a little bit farther, we'll do that. And we run some hunt tests. I used to run a lot back in the day. We've run one with Mojo. She passed it, but and I could get your dog ready for some hunt tests, but I'm a meat dog guy now.
Right.
I want a dog that you go like we did, out in the slough and rough conditions. It's gonna make your job a lot easier, and you ain't having to go around looking for ducks and picking up that they're gonna go find them for you.
So if a guy wants a pure meat dog, like me and you both like, I don't run trials. My dogs are thoroughbreds, but I've never run a trial. It was never in my interest. I just wanted just a meat dog. But will you be doing field trial dogs as well? I mean, or is that
We'll do hunt tests. I mean, I do the HRC hunt test. I'm not the field trials, but on the retrievers now, I've done a lot of the hunt tests. But we will, work that dog to get it ready for a hunt test if need be. And same with the bird dogs. I've run shoot to retrieve trials. I've run horseback field trials, and we can do some stuff to get them ready for that. But like I said, I like to train them to where you're in the swamp or the slough,
right,
or in the in the goose blind, and they're getting it done the right way in
that's
the
right.
field. That's what I prefer. But we can do anything. We can work towards anything, getting them ready for it.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Like I said, I'm here with my good friend Jay, and we had a great week. Jay, I want to thank you so much for this time. It was very enjoyable. I got a phone call from my wife last night who said, not when am I coming home, but if I'm coming home, because she said I was having way too much of a good time. But guys, if you're interested in getting your dog trained, get a hold of Jay. I'll have his email, his phone number. It'll flash across the screen. Plus, everything will be down in the description below. And we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 360.